Okay guys, it's time for another one of these Habs news update thingy-majiggys, and in today's jiggy, we're gonna talk about Yuri Slafkovsky and some of the injury updates. We'll talk about some of the smack talk that Joel Armia has been receiving from a former teammate of his, Frank Saravalli's trade bait board, and much more. But first, before we begin, how about Montreal Canadiens 2022 second round pick, Owen Beck? This guy is something else, I tell ya. As of right now, he's got 26 points already in just 19 games. He's a bit of a face-off beast, but this guy has been catching my attention more and more lately, but for different reasons. His feistiness. He's already dropped the gloves once this season down there because of a hit that he didn't like. And now, just last night, look out, here we go again. Beck's got his gloves off and he's just laying an absolute licking on his opponent. Now apparently this beating was also the result of a hit that Beck didn't like, and this is a part of his game that I had no idea about. What doesn't this guy do? I might have been calling this kid honest mechanics during the preseason, but if he keeps this up, he's gonna be Owen Hogan. Moving on, Joel Armia, as you all know right now. This is a guy that I'd like to use for crab bait, okay? And not only is he getting negative remarks from Habs fans, well, he's even been getting some smack talk from a former teammate as well. Remember Matthew Perreault? You might have missed him, played the bulk of his career with the Winnipeg Jets, played what felt like 10 seconds for the Canadiens. He used to kind of have that look like he was hiding out with Saddam Hussein in a cellar. But anyway, this guy knows Joel Armia, okay? He knows him on a personal level. They were teammates for quite some time, and here's what he had to say about Armia. Quote, he's got bagels on both sides and zeros all over the place. He's a -4 and he's not contributing anything. He's getting scored on more than he's scoring because he's got no goals. And it's a shame because I played with him in Winnipeg and Montreal and his assets are incredible. The hands, the physicality, the strength. He's got everything you need to be a good player, but he doesn't put it together and he doesn't put the effort in more than he needs to. He goes on to say he's disappointed. Kinda surprising coming from a former teammate, but not gonna lie, I thought Perreault summed it up pretty good. Now before we get into the trade rumors, let's go over some of the injury updates. As you're all aware, Slafkovsky got freaking dicked by Dickinson during the game yesterday against the Hawks. He did leave the game. There was some speculation that he might have got hurt as a result from this hit, but Slav himself would confirm after the game that he's fine, okay? He's fine. He only left due to the concussion protocol, guys, and I expect him to be practicing with the rest of the team early this week. As for Johnny Drouin, he's said to be dealing with some kind of an upper body injury not related to his wrists, which is a good sign, and hopefully he gets back pretty soon because the Habs are going to want to increase this guy's trade value so they can at least get a chips pop in a bar and laugh at him while he's gone. Now, I haven't seen any updates on Mike Hoffman over the past couple of days. Apparently, he's been dealing with a lower body injury. It's probably an intestinal blockage or something like that. So, once he clears that shit up, he could be back as early as next week. Now, we also appear to have a player that's on the missing list. So if any of my viewers have any information regarding Paul Byron, also known as Bubble Wrap Byron or sometimes Smeagol's, please contact your local authorities or dial 1709 Hoppers. Moving on, Frank the Tank Saravalli published an article on dailyfaceoff.com and he made one of his trade bait boards. Okay, guys that could potentially be on the move any minute now. And coming into this list at number 19, we got Sean Monahan. Monahan's played 21 games for the Canadiens now, and he's already got 5 goals, 9 assists, and 14 points. And this is pretty impressive, okay, because Monahan, he's not benefiting from playing on a line with Suzuki and Caulfield, no. Aside from a little bit of power play production, he's had to go out and make his own offense, even utilizing guys like Joel Edmondson once in a while. He's been the only true dangerous player on the bottom 3 lines, and it's crazy to think that the Habs already have a first round pick just for taking this guy on. here we are a few months later, he's been money, and call me crazy, but if the Canadiens select not to keep this guy on the team right now, I'm beginning to think that they might even get another first round pick for this guy. Whoa, pretty good stuff. But anyway, that does it for this Habs news update. I hope you all enjoyed. If you didn't, I hope Mike Hoffman sends you a stool sample on your mail. Don't forget to run over the like button like you're Jonathan Honda Civic. And hey, I'll see you next time.